Folks, one of my Tamil video viewers asked some very interesting questions. For example, he asked, what is this compassion or sympathy or pity? For example, suppose somebody is really begging, either in the temple or on the street, genuine beggars. I'm not talking in the negative sense, and genuine, I'm talking about the genuine beggars asking for help. Some people ask help in the social media too. So he asked, what is that? What is that makes people to be compassionate, feel sympathy, pity about another life, including animals, coronavirus, and so on? And he also asked, do I have compassion, that kind of pity and sympathy with the life, people, with the human beings and others? Do I publish my videos because of that, or is there something else? So I want to talk about such things today. Clearly, this will bring about some clarification of the spirituality that I've been talking about, and also the spirituality that people generally talk about in the religious meetings. First, what you need to note is that you feel sympathy, compassion, pity on those people who are genuinely begging because of some thoughts in your mind. For example, oh my goodness, how much you'll be suffering. If I am in that situation, how bad it will be. So you feel sympathy and pity, and in extreme case, you feel compassion. Suppose somebody got an accident on the street, nobody is helping, everybody is just passing by. You feel really bad, sympathy on the person, compassionate, and also orphans and so on. All these things are based, or they're all good things. To be compassionate, don't mistake me. It's a very good habit. It's a very good thing to have, that compassion, sympathy on people who are in need. But there is a very, very important point that you need to note, and that is all these compassion, pity, and sympathy are based on the human thought in the human mind. And there is a difference between this and the love, the divine love that I have been talking about in all my videos. Suppose there was a beggar, let's take the case of a beggar, and you found out one day that he was really a cheat. He begs during daytime, and at night he comes and watches a movie with you in a theater. He neatly dressed man. You feel cheated. You feel angry. You feel really bad for having helped him. So this is the state of generally human beings. So there is an opposite to this compassion, pity, or sympathy. That opposition is hatred, feeling cheated, and so on. But the love that I have been talking about, the divine love, there is no opposite. That love blossoms when all the thoughts in human mind lose its strength. It no longer rules you. The mind does not rule you. You are ruling the mind. In that state, there is a divine mind inside you. That's what I was talking about in my part one spiritual experience called the golden light. When my seven chakras open and when this golden light entered inside and completely cleaned up my what is called subtle body or sukshma sarira, that human mind totally was destroyed. And afterwards, slowly after several spiritual experiences that came upon me automatically without my asking for it or going for it, my human mind slowly lost its strength and the divine mind took control of myself. And the love that I am talking about, God's love or divine love, is based on that divine mind that took control of after the seventh chakra was opened. And if I do something out of that divine love, after that divine mind started operating to control of myself, there is no opposite to that love. I see everyone in the world as an embodiment or as an image of this eternal divinity in the kingdom of God. And they're all ignorant of, human beings are ignorant of this. I use the word all the time, ignorant of it. Because they are ignorant, they are acting that way. They are cheating, they are disliking people, they are killing others, and so on and so on. That's how I feel after the establishment of the divine mind. And there is no opposite to that divine love that I've been talking about, which is based on the golden light. That golden light I've been saying that is surrounding you and it lightens you all the time. That's the love that Jesus Christ talked about. That's the love that Hindus say when they say it is the love of Shiva and so on. And that one blossoms automatically when the human mind-based sympathy, pity, compassion, attachment loses its strength. For example, suppose you are a family man and you have your wonderful, beautiful wife, or if you are a woman, you have a very handsome man, very kind man, and all of a sudden, sometimes it happens in human life that the wife cheats. The husband finds out that wife has some out of marriage illegal relationship with another man, or vice versa. If you are a woman and you find out that your husband has some such relationship, attachment or I won't call that as a love. I'll call just the attachment. The attachment between the husband and wife breaks down. You feel really cheated. You feel hatred. You will get very, very angry. So there is an opposite for that attachment. That is the hatred. But for the love that I've been talking about, the divine love, there is no opposite. It is always there. It is there. It has no opposite. You cannot seek it. You cannot voluntarily express it. It has to happen by itself. It does happen by itself when the divine mind is established in yourself, when the divine mind takes over the human mind. So the friend who asked that question, the Tamil viewer asked another question. What is the difference between, what is the connection between the spirituality and the compassion, pity, and sympathy that normal human mind feels? Definitely, the normal spirituality that people are talking about preaching has a relationship. It enables you, that kind of spirituality enables you to be a good human being with a human mind. But the spirituality that I've been talking about is not of the human mind, it is the divine mind. How to really let the divine mind take over the human mind, and which will bring the great divine love all around you without you seeking it. So that is the difference between the spirituality that I've been talking about in my videos and the spirituality but usually the religious people talk about. And he also asked another question, are there Satans or Asuras, Antichrist, where are they and so on. So I've talked about them quite a bit in other videos, so I don't want to be repeating that again. But the important thing that I would like to emphasize is that there is a difference between the attachment, the sympathy, the pity, the compassion that the human mind feels, and the love of the divine love of the God's mind or the divine mind. And my goal is to talk about the divinity in human beings and enable them to get this divine mind established, taking control of the human mind. And that's what I want to talk to you folks. If you have any question, please let me know. I will answer them.